They're the most successful female group of all time. And they've persevered over seemingly insurmountable odds. Join us for the next hour as T-Boz and Chili of TLC take us through the triumph and the tragedies, the performances and the controversies, and give us a lowdown on what you never knew. Plus, get the first listen and the inside track on their new album. Sit back, this is TLC Life in 3D.
I'm the T-Boz.
I'm the leggy left eye.
I'm the and you be the Chili, and that is on the TLC tip.
Look how sweet and innocent you are. Can you believe that?
I'm ghetto. Hi.
Okay. All right, everybody, welcome to TLC Life in 3D. Of course, I'm joined by the lovely Chili and T-Boz. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
you. Can you believe it? It's been 10 years, over 10 years, really. And multi-platinum albums later, Grammys and VMA awards. Did you ever think that back then this is where you would be today?
No, I would hope we would.
Yeah, we always hope. We always hope. We always had big dreams. I remember saying back then, I wanted us to be the biggest girl group ever. Remember I used to say that? I used to say that all the time.
Guess what, girl? It happens.
Congratulations.
Oh my God.
It's just on my phone. No,
yeah,
it happens. Great thing.
Of course, to say that this past year has been a challenge or trying, sort of an understatement. Can you remember the exact moment or when it is you found out about Lisa and her death, and where were you?
When I got the phone call, I was immediately in denial. I was like, no, she's not. It's just another trick. You know what I'm saying? I just thought maybe she was just playing or something. But I felt that it was true, and I just broke down. I called Tion, and I know she didn't really understand what I was saying because I was crying hysterically.
I heard her say Lisa, and my heart started beating real fast. And then I made out from her crying, Lisa, they said Lisa's dead. I remember looking up at the clock, and it was like 11:06. And I remember starting to cry, and me and Rosanna stayed on the phone the whole time to try to call Honduras, and we were just probably hoping it was a joke for an hour and a half. Like, I remember the same night Aaliyah passed. You know, I got pages of Aaliyah passed.
I did too, like everybody did.
Yeah, it gets around the industry, and once the industry started calling, I was like, it gotta be true, because how are all these people finding out?
Were there any particular artists that really reached out to you guys?
I remember that night Missy called me. Everybody was important, but hers was a little different because she had just lost Aaliyah, and I knew she would understand.
Yeah. How did the fans reach out? And were you surprised by the outpouring of support?
When all that happened, you know, even at her funeral, it was like so many fans there, you know, and I know that they were happy that they were able to be a part of something like that because they love her too, you know. And then of course you have the bad side of, you know, people saying not so cool things.
They came up to me and said, sorry to hear about your group member T-Boz, but can I have an autograph? And I'm like, did you even really mean what you just said? Like, all in the same sentence?
Right.
I know how to take that. So I'm like, or now that she's gone, I can rap. Huh? What do you mean? So I just stayed in the house after a while. I just wanted to disappear.
Was there a moment or a day or a time when you finally realized, like, it's really sunk in?
Not really. Not for me.
There's times like these, right this minute, these kind of interviews that make you realize it. Because in the studio, sometimes if she was in Honduras, we didn't record together all the time, or, you know, she would leave to go with
you could kind of psych yourself out and say, okay,
she's out of town.
Yeah, or she's on the way.
And you have to sit down and talk about it, and there's no one in between you that you're forced to really know she's not here.
TLC's importance is not measured in awards, it's measured in memories, in the love and the efforts they share with us. That sort of love can never die. And tonight, we're announcing the formation of the MTV Lisa Lopez AIDS Scholarship.
I think the first public appearance that you guys made was at the VMAs this past August.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Do you remember that night?
I never thought this would be a part of my job. You know, when you're upset like that, to have to be on TV.
I want to thank MTV. This is a big honor. Lisa would have been very happy. And I want to thank TLC's fans. We have the best fans in the world.
I was nervous and I didn't want to do it, but I thought it was something good to do. But when we hit the stage, it was like we were getting applause for not winning an award or doing something good in our lives. It's because our group members are not alive anymore.
This is so hard because it's such a reality check because it's only 2 of us up here. And she's so missed. But we want to thank everybody for your support and being there for us. We really thank you. We love you guys, and we know that Lisa's smiling, and we just hope that she's proud of us right now. Thank you.
I think that's the night it was really true to me.